look at that. Nothing wants to be working correctly today. It took a while until I could start the intro. In any case, welcome Rummies. This is the 5th race of the Evolution Racing Academy. And today you will have to live with me and me alone because Cody is visiting family and is far away from his microphone. Any driver who has the bad luck of DNFing has been invited to come in here, but for the moment it's gonna be me alone. And I cannot even give you the standings as they are at the moment, because while there were standings published by the Evolution Racing Academy today, they did a boo-boo with calculating them and have to recalculate them all over again, and they didn't have time before the start of the stream and blah 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 and whatnot and all this, and also the server had a boo-boo also, so they are on 5 minutes whatchamacallit, 5 minutes practice, and then they'll start with the race. With qualifying, of course. Man, I am having also technical problems with my brain. In any case, this is Bathurst. This is Mount Doom. Perfect. Thank you. I hope you'll enjoy the sound and the race and everything else. But I thought they only wanted to do 20 minutes of qualifying. Okay, we have half an hour. Suits me well for starting watching RT. Anyway, oh. What happened there? MEs. So, if it's the first time that you are watching one of these wonderful Evolution Racing Academy races and don't even know who the Evolution Racing Academy is, the Evolution Racing Academy is a group that has taken to task to help people learn how to sim race, learn how to race. They drive mostly on Assetto Corsa Competizione, even if they've seen using other sims. And as the name says, they are an academy. They try to get people learning on how to drive and get them better all the time. There are 4 tiers: platinum, gold, silver and bronze, and because the roster is bigger on the 3 lower tiers, we are showing the races of gold, silver and bronze, which is clearly something that you can see on the broadcast tower. The drivers whose number has a red background are the ones driving bronze. The ones with a gray background are the ones racing silver in the silver tier, and the ones with a white background are the ones on gold. At the moment, bronze are doing their qualifying, then will come silver, and then will come gold. If you have been following these races, you will see that there's a lot of people in gold, and that's because they, after the first 4 races, they reanalyze the times and the positions and put people in different tiers based on their results and their times. And while we are on qualifying, our Abdi has made the fastest lap of the race, of the qualifying, for now. I gotta say, I admire these drivers because I consider myself lucky if I survive more than 1 lap without hitting any of the walls here at Mount Panorama Bathurst. A whole race without hitting anything? Ha! That'll be the day. If the race is 10 minutes, maybe. Normally at this time, ooh, well, they're having a moment there. Normally at this time of the day, the qualifying has ended, but as I said, the server had a moment and they had to restart the server just 1 minute before I wanted to start the stream. Great. Speaking about races and about stream, 20th of April, as I said in the news, 20th of April, we're gonna have 6 hours of Spa. We are gonna drop the link where you can get a place as soon as we get it ourselves and it works and all that. In the next days, I don't think it's even gonna be weeks. In the next days, we're gonna drop the link and you will be able to start. This is going to be a race and a stream where we're gonna be collecting donations for the fight against cancer. All the links to donate and everything will come in due time. Expect it next week, and then we can start everything. But the race per se, we hope to get the biggest roaster of all time. The race per se is gonna start on the 20th of April. It's gonna be fantastic. We're gonna be giving you more information the nearer the date comes. Just give us some time. We're clearing some details. The decision to make the race and the invitation to us, thanks for that, to broadcast it, came this week, and all the people who are organizing that have been intensively organizing, but of course there's details that still need to be done. Oh yeah, and next week Saturday we're gonna celebrate our 5,000 subscribers, hopefully soon to be 6,000. We're gonna celebrate them with a Wreckfest race. Just fun, just crashing into each other, having fun. You know, Wreckfest is the game, the racing game, where even if you DNF, you have a big smile on your face. It's the game for big stupid smiles and laughing out loud, and that's what we want to do on Saturday, 1900 CET starting, and then until we don't have any breath left, any energy left, whatever, we're gonna just have fun, celebrate. Rom reached 5,000, now over 5,000 subscribers, and enjoy ourselves and enjoy Wreckfest. So you are very much invited to participate. It's just gonna be for the lulz, for the giggles, for the shizzles. Qualifying should be ending for bronze right now, and Viero has set up the best time for now. Of course, we still need to see silver and especially gold, so let's wait for that. Ah, Hawthorns, you're doing a livery for that race? Great. Yeah, it's a fantastic cause. It's a sad reason, but a fantastic cause. We'll be giving you all details latest in the stream, maybe before that, why this race is gonna take place, why this race is gonna be that, why this race is a race. Kick the cancer in the places. Yo, up there again with the moment there. That's not a place you want to go. Into the sand, into the gravel. Whew. Nice camera positions. The silvers are going on track as we speak. Getting ready to do their qualifying and then gold, and then we'll start the race today, as I said, later than normal because the server made a boo-boo. And if you're asking yourself, where's the other third or the other half of this commentating pair, 1/3 of Rom, he's visiting family and he's miles and miles away from his microphone. right, Stancer in his first timed lap, as far as I know. And we got some insider information that somebody thinks he can set up his Bentley on a very high position, maybe even pole. The boat in pole. That'll be the day. Would be very interesting indeed. For now, let's go inside of Stancer's car. So if you are scared now that you're watching this, imagine how scared you are when you are in control and don't really feel like you are in control. Well, commentators curse, tra-la-la, tra-la-la, I messed it up, so to speak. Let's move to somebody else. See, like I was saying, Bathurst is one to be respected and feared. I'm gonna give you something that'll make you fear it more. Bumper! The bumper. Here the fun begins. Walls ever so near. You are praying to all the deities you know, no matter if you believe in them or not. Because you try to take all the corners in a way that you don't lose control and maximize the exit. Whee! What a roller coaster. Survived that one. No sooner have you survived one, the next one starts. So at the moment, Viero in bronze is still having the pole after a couple of laps already by silver, but of course I don't think that'll last long when gold restart when gold does their qualifying. But for now, hey, enjoy it. At some point, quite soon, Gold should be starting their qualifying, I think. Alright, for now, Vieto is keeping his pole position. Because even if the silver drivers are doing quite nice laps for now, nobody's been able to beat the 2:02.970 of Vieto. And that with only 3 qualifying laps. So the Gold drivers are preparing themselves to get on track. Let's see if then the time of Vieto falls, which I do expect. Because none of the silver drivers have been able to beat that time. I don't know what is scarier, to be watching the front or to be watching the back in such a race. I know it's only qualifying, but still, ooh. Rossi and Parois seem to have had a moment because they're both showing yellow, as is Calgaro. I think this is the first timed lap for Jardine. Hard on the curbs. Not leaving too much space on either side, which is the way you should be racing, but on Bathurst is more scary than in other places. is easy to lose control because all this difference. He lost a couple of tenths there. All these altitude differences make, of course, the car lighter, and you don't have that much downforce. So getting the car to do what you want is difficult on the mountain going downhill. And Jardine sets up the first time, and of course he sets pole better than Vieto, but that was to be expected. By the way, this is the boat. This is the Bentley of Ike Sky, going for his first timed lap. Half a tenth there or something like that with a correction. Yeah, of course, now that all the gold drivers are doing their times, Vieto's position is going down from pole now to 5th, as was to be expected. Hey! Lost a little bit of control there. I don't think this is gonna be his best lap. At the moment, Young has the best lap with 2:02.402. A lot of twos. Too hard on the curb there, and Ike still makes 3rd place for now. Still 1 lap. Most of the drivers have 1 lap still to be able to make their qualifying position. Jardine now with the fastest lap. I don't know if he's still on qualifying speed or if he's doing his outlap. Looks like qualifying speed to me. Although the other car in front, I think, is slowing him down. Oh, both on the wall. Ouch. That must hurt. Don't... Yeah, that was to be expected. He was going too near and he ended up hitting him. He gets out of the way and in the pits. That may end up in a penalty, I expect, for the next race. And we're following our man Ike Sky, who says, no, I'm good, I'm good. 4th place, that's good enough. That's as good as I'm gonna be today in qualifying. qualifying is ending. The time is off, so anybody who finishes his lap has ended qualifying. We'll soon see the race start. Of course, and as always, before the race starts, the success penalties are gonna be set up for different drivers. I don't know how they're gonna do it. The people who they moved up to gold when they won in their respective tiers, are they gonna get a penalty too? We'll have to wait and see. So is anybody still doing a lap? Shefford just finished his. And I think that's it. Jardine, Young, Rossi, Sky are going to be on the first two lines on the start of the race. I hope the system behaves, and we're gonna be seeing the start of the race, the setup of the roster quite soon. There we go. And penalties are being set up. As I said, these are the so-called, or what we call the success penalties.
the equivalent distance of Melbourne to Brisbane for the Euros, about London down to Madrid. Now, lots to talk about here. We'll touch short now what's happened.
30 seconds until the start of the setup lap, and then we start the race.
20 seconds. Let's go back to 2017.
seconds.
Came in handed to Craig Lowndes, came in handed to Jackie Wingcup. Another stint for Craig Lowndes, double stint for Bill Hader at the end of the day, and then back over to Jackie Wingcup to finish it off. What does it look like in terms of driver time? Bill Hader that day went 4 hours 20 minutes, so with Wingcup, Craig Lowndes doing about an hour less.
Oh, I want to drive. Give me a second, guys. Somehow today, live is not nice to us. There we go. So only 3 penalties in total given. Because, as I was saying, the tiers were changed. And Jardine was, for example, not in gold until now, if I remember correctly. Whatever. So the different tiers don't get different penalties. Only gold is getting penalties. 15 seconds for Jardine, 10 for Young, and 5 for Moru, who is today way back. What's happened there with Oaks? Why is Oaks standing in the middle? So he's moving again. And going up. I think he is building a bit of confusion all around. Anyway. None of these drivers are gonna be as relaxed as they are now, driving through all these curves on the mountain. And if I was Jardine, I would not be warming up my tires in the middle of the mountain. But what do I know? I would not make pole with this team, so he clearly knows better than I do. The drivers are now at or near the chase. Near. They are at the Conrad Strait, if I see it correctly. Let's go to the helicopter view. Yeah. Now they are in the chase. Moving towards Murray's corner, and then on the main straight the race is gonna start. 1 hour, Bathurst, Mount Doom. And green, green, green! The race has started! 1 hour of Bathurst on GT3s! First corner looks okay for now. Looking back, yeah, seems everyone came out quite unscathed, some losing position, some earning position. Oh, Louis Knight is on pits. Some issue with his car, I suppose. And Jardine has lost the first position to Young. Oh, Ike! What happened there? Let's check the replay. So, ooh. Ike hitting and then some carambolage. But there was more happening there. Ike, who started on 4th position, somehow. There was some chaos in there and Ike was in the middle of it. And again, oh, that's not his race. Contrary to what he was expecting at the beginning of the race, it's not being his race. In any case, Awabde. Now, why is Awabde being shown as first? Young is on first position, then Jardine, then Rossi, then Oaks.
Noise opening.
Don't believe what the broadcast tower is telling you. Only believe my words. And Ike is down to 16th. Oh, started 4th, then 16th. Some issues there. In any case, they cross the line after one lap. Young, Jardine, Rossi, Oaks, Cedric, Power, Shefford, Hagen, Pattenden, Van Holland. Those are the positions in the first lap of the race. Somehow I get the impression that the Helicam is the most interesting camera when you are on Bathurst. And we have another yellow. Where? Volt. Let's see what happened there. So, Volt overtaking. We have Ike and Calgaro in pits. Oh, ouch. And on rejoin. Oh, that was a strange one. Like a slow motion accident or something like that. Some misunderstanding. And not what we want to see. And East again with the moment. Yeah, Bathurst taking its first victims, I'd say. So, Jardine has now come nearer to Young and goes on the inside, thinks better of it, keeps on second position, and maybe we'll try now on the straight. Yep, that's what we want to see, and we want to see it from Jardine. Very much. Okay, if he has not done the overtake maneuver until now, it would be ill-advised to try to overtake, trying to go up or down the mountain. Any other battles that we can show you? Well, this battle is interesting. Hagen against Shefford for 7th. Moreau 2 against Tetley for 13th. Awabde against East for 20th. And we're having a lot of drivers on pits already, I suppose because of accidents. So, Hagen against Shefford is the one that is hottest for now. Well, no, was. I'll keep an eye on all those. We have Jardine near Young, and he is in a position where he could try to overtake. He goes on the inside, thinks again better of it. Ooh, hits the curb very hard, loses slightly control, corrects it enough, but that puts him a second away from Young. Yeah, that's racing. And Rossi is now near Jardine and will try to take his position, but we go to Pattenden against Van Holland for 9th. Because they are in a good overtaking position. Morut against Tetley also looks very good, but I'm keeping here for now. No, looks as if there's not gonna be an overtake maneuver. Let me check. There's some other battles taking place. So, Rossi Jardine, they are on the mountain, and Awabde. What happened there? Let's see the replay. Seems as if he lost control all by himself. Yeah, oh. Just directly out of the chase. Yeah, that can happen. That can happen, should not. It's not nice, but happens to the best of us. If we're talking about me, happens to the worst of us. Pawa against Cedric. They're coming down the mountain. And soon taking the straight. Conrad, exactly. That's the Conrad Straight. And Pawa trying to find a place. This is normally a good overtaking position, or at least you prepare your overtake for afterwards. The moment you're out of the mountain, if you have had a couple of good exits, and whoa, seems as if Cedric just ceded the place for some reason. Okay, all right. It was a very easy, very quiet overtake, but Shefford is now nearer. Jardine is still 1.5 seconds away from Young, and Rossi is making it difficult. Now Cedric is near Parwa. Okay. So maybe he just hit the pit limiter by mistake. It happens. Rescala against Van Holland is also interesting. Volt against Kolb for 18th. All those positions that I'm telling you are the overall positions, have nothing to do with the positions in their respective tiers. Because Rescala, who is battling for 10th, is the leader of the bronze tier. So he's just in for the honor to be in the top 10. Because he's far. Oh, Slater had an issue. Oh, very bad place. Let's see the repeat. Yeah. That's quite typical to have an issue on the SS or the Dipper. Yeah. So what do we have here? Shepherd. No. Did he already do the overtake? Yeah, but okay. Marut. Whoa. Tetley completely lost the corner. Let's see the repeat. Ah! He was hit by Marut. So let's calm down a bit. Young is on first position, 1.5 seconds away from him is Jardine, then Rossi, 0.6 seconds, not that very much far away. Oaks, 4.5 seconds, kissing the wall, which is something that you normally do on, you shouldn't, but you normally do on Bathurst. Parois, 6 seconds away, Shepherd, 2 seconds away, Cedric, going into the gravel and somehow not getting his car quite in control, which is a pity because he was half a second away from Shepherd. Now he's 2 seconds away. Hagen 2 seconds away from Cedric despite everything. Pattenden 5 seconds away. Van Holland 3 seconds away. And we have Knight against Marut. Half a second away from each other. At the front, everything is calming down. Until it doesn't, of course. So this is the hottest fight that we have at the moment. Knight against Marut. Knight on the Nissan, in front of him the Ferrari. Volt lost control. Ugh! And somehow on the corner, Marut, I think, hit Stancer? I don't know, but of course Knight uses the opportunity and takes the position without any battle whatsoever. Rossi has now come nearer to Jardine, but still is 0.8 seconds, almost a whole second away. Rescala about the same away from Van Holland. And Awabde overtakes Volt because Volt has been having an issue after the other. He's been showing yellow over and over again. Rossi now half a second away from Jardine. The only Lexus driver in the whole roster. Not having as good a race as he would wish. Rossi comes very near. He's in hitting distance. And now that they come into the main straight, it's quite possible that Rossi is gonna take his opportunity. No, not yet. Interestingly enough, Jardine may have found his rhythm. Rescala 0.2 seconds away. We're keeping an eye on Rossi, but for now this battle could be hotter as Rossi and Jardine are gonna take the mountain, and that's not a place you normally overtake. So, nope. No overtaking Rossi against Jardine. I mean, easier said than done, but Jardine should have taken his opportunity, because what you don't do is give give Jardine the chance to... Oh, Oaks! Oaks, what happened there? He was showing yellow. Ah, he went hard into the gravel and hit the wall. Eesh. And Rossi against Jardine. He's now very near. Goes on the outside. Does he have the speed? Not for now. Not for now. Not for now. Next one, he's got the inside, but he's not near enough. He goes on the inside, but... Ooh, that was difficult. And of course, Jardine made his car as broad as possible on that corner, because that's what you do. By the way, Ike with the fastest lap of the race. 2:02.320. Oaks again with an issue. Yeah, and goes into pits. I know the issue was that he was going into pits. Oh, Assetto Corsa Competizione, go home, you're drunk. Oaks taking his pit stop. Rossi coming nearer to Jardine at the beginning of the mountain. That's not something that helps. You want to be quite near at the end of the mountain. Yeah, exactly. That's where you want to be near. Oh, Cedric having an issue, but we're keeping on this battle. He's not as near as he was in the lap before this. Tetley also having an issue. Oh, we're keeping with this battle. Ah! Jardine goes into pits. And therefore giving Rossi the position, which doesn't mean much. So we are Rescala against Van Holland on 9th position. Interesting that Jardine already went into pits. That's quite soon, I would say. We still have 40 minutes to go in this race. Evolution Racing Academy at Bathurst. Next week on Saturday, come race with us, Wreckfest. We're gonna have fun for the giggles, for the lulz, and ouch! Cedric hits the wall hard. Ooh. Quite hard. Losing time and maybe a couple of pieces of the car. So Cedric doing Wreckfest on Assetto Corsa Competizione. We are doing Wreckfest on Wreckfest. And you are all invited to come and have fun and talk with us and just shoot the breeze. And on Sunday, the next race of the Evolution Racing Academy at Red Bull Ring. And on the 20th of April, kick cancer in the places. 6 hours of Spa on Assetto Corsa Competizione. Open to anybody. Aha! Rescala goes. Yeah. That was a little bit too optimistic. And he's back on 9th position. So as I was saying, 20th of April, a race open to anybody, Assetto Corsa Competizione, 6 hours of Spa, and we'll be collecting donations against cancer. All the details will be given in due time. We are still polishing some places, crossing the T's and dotting the I's. Morut had an issue. Where? Oh, that corner has not been his friend. No, but everything looked. I think it was an issue of the server. A server which has not been our friend. So, and because of his issues, Cedric now has to battle against Pattenden for 5th. And who's showing Viero? Viero, who had the best position of all bronzes. Ooh, so it seems he's had a big moment there. Let's go back 30 seconds. Yeah, losing complete control there. Oh. Having to wait that the other cars pass. Ooh. Not what you want to see. Not what you want to have. Oaks, very near to Tetley, which we cannot see now because we're still on the replay. And replay has ended now. And we're seeing Oaks very near to Tetley. Behind him, Jardine. Oaks has already been in pits. Tetley hasn't. Jardine has already been in pits. Oaks now goes for the overtake easily. And Jardine goes on the inside. Ooh, I was betting on Jardine losing control, but no, he kept that Lexus on track. And is now near Oaks. Exactly. That's the one that I wanted to show you. Jardine's view. I was thinking if this is the battle for the leadership, but Young is in front of those, was in pits, and will be coming out of pits quite soon. Jardine has a better exit than Oaks, but eesh, that's near. That's very near to each other, but as I've been saying, trying to overtake on the mountain is not a good idea. Too narrow. Too many corners. But yes, this is the battle for, or quite shortly the battle for. Oof. Jardine almost hit Oaks, losing control there. Sheesh. And for sure he's lost a lot of time trying to regain control of his car. And yes, it looks very much as if this is going to be the battle for the first position. I don't expect any of those that are in front to keep in front after their pit stops. Jardine trying the lights to get Oaks out of concentration. I don't think that's gonna work. The battles at the moment. Shepherd against Parois, officially for second, but these drivers have not taken pits. Jardine against Oaks, as we've been seeing. Young against Rescala for 12. And anything else? Nope, not for now. And we have an Oaks fan in the chat. Oh, Volt again having an issue. Oh, Young against Rescala gets hot, but here we are on the mountain. You know what I say about the mountain and overtaking. But of course, if you keep near enough when you are out of the mountain... Oh! And Rescala just goes on the brakes. Just like that, saying, no, I'm getting out of this chaos. Okay. Alright. Jardine against Oaks. We are back there. Jardine is still behind Oaks. Young Knight Rescala battling for a 12. But Rescala gave the position gladly to the others. Not wanting the battle, maybe. Knight trying to find his way. Cedric is on pits. Jardine still behind Oaks. Cedric. I said already. Knight, Young, Rescala still one behind the other. Oh! Oaks had a boo-boo. What happened there? So, Oaks is behind Jardine. And then... everything looks okay for now. Still okay. Hits the wall hard, loses control, almost hits Jardine. Jardine was lucky, and Jardine of course takes the position from Oaks with not much of a battle, but very quick reflexes. And Hagen having an issue there. Yay! Losing control, getting sideways, but not hitting anything. Whew, that was close. Knight against Young. Knight is... could have had the inside, but... I normally don't try to overtake here. Okay. Stancer, Pattenden, Morud, in pits. And Knight against Young is the closest battle that we have at the moment. Alright, so for now, and maybe for a while longer, Rossi in a McLaren has the first position, then Parra, then Jardine. Because Shefford and Van Holland still have to go to pits. Shefford is in pits right now. Let me check, where's Rossi? That could be bit difficult. So Shefford is still in pits. Rossi is coming into the start and end straight. Shefford still in pits. Rossi is gonna take the first position. Shefford also in pits now. Yeah, Rossi takes the first position. Behind him, Parra 20 seconds away, and Jardine 3 seconds away. Hagen is still very close to Pattenden. Now they are side by side. Oh! Hagen, Pattenden loses control, hits Hagen. Who was of course at the same level as he was. I'm pretty sure that's not the way any of both the drivers wanted this to go down. So we have Hagen, Knight, Pattenden battling for 8th. And we have Cedric battling for 11. And after the corrections the Evolution Racing Academy organizers did, we don't have any silver or bronzes up there, it's only gold. But just because they moved a couple of people to gold who were mixing up inside of gold, so hey. Ouch. I think it was Pattenden who hit the wall hard. As did Hagen now, but that I've done a couple of times and it doesn't slow you down, it just takes off some paint and makes you a little bit lighter. Cedric overtook Rescala while we're watching this battle. Oh, and Calgaro against Kolb. They're both out of the mountain now. Calgaro going on the inside. On the next corner, which is going to be the outside of the other, and I think he gets away with it. Oh, Stancer. Stancer in a very, very bad position after losing control all by himself, but that's a very, very bad position to be staying. Okay, gets moving again, because that's really a horrible position. Hagen. Young Hagen Knight battling for 7th. Hagen going on the inside. Yes. No. Thinks better of it. Oh yeah, because we are at the start of the mountain. Yeah, that's a gaggle of drivers there. Some slower drivers, some faster drivers. Man, if you're a slow driver and are being shown blue flags, you really don't know where to put yourself. Which of course makes it easy for Hagen and Knight to get nearer to Young. Yeah, well done. That's about the best way to get out of the struggle. But now it's a 4-way battle. Young, Hagen, Knight, Pattenden for 7th. And Stancer again with an issue. What happened there? Yeah, he lost control and hit the wall. Let's go back to Hagen, Knight, Pattenden. Oh, Pattenden lost already a couple of seconds, so it's again a 3-way battle. Young, Hagen and Knight. If I was that helicopter, I would be flying a little bit higher, but what do I know? And meanwhile, Tetley near to Stancer, who has been having a very moved race, by which I mean a lot of yellows produced by him. And yes, I'm keeping an eye on the other battle too, don't worry. Oh, seems... Oh! Young loses control! And there's a little bit of argy-bargy there. So... Young... trying to get around Stancer, I think it was. Doesn't know... Oh, so what happened there? Goes on the brakes. No. No. Oh, Stancer lost control, hit Hag. Oh, that's not what you want to see. Alright. So, Jardine overtaking Para. Quite easily. Well, not quite easily, but easier than normal. And they are... Where are they? Where are they? Yeah, they're starting the mountain. Knight, Hagen, Pattenden, Cedric, that's all a little bit chaotic. Knight near. Young went into pits, I suppose, for repairs. Tetley near Stancer. So what do we have? We have Para against Jardine. Para trying to retake his position for 3rd. Knight and Hagen mostly for 7th. Cedric and Pattenden for 9th. Oh, yeah, and Tetley and Stancer for 15th overall. Remember, we have 3 tiers here battling against each other. And this is Knight, Hagen, Pattenden. So, Parai is keeping about half a second away. Knight, maybe in overtaking position, is on the outside for the next corner, but inside for this corner here. Nope, thinks better of it. But things could be changing. Cedric, on the other hand, is right behind Pattenden, trying to find a hole. Oh, Rossi going into the... Oh, what happened there? I think he lost control all by himself. Rossi on first position loses control all by himself after hitting the wall, but he's back on track and still on first position, but of course has lost a lot of time. Knight against Hagen, coming up the mountain. Parag against Jardine, Cedric against Pattenden, Tetley against Stancer, and Young against Awabde in the last 20 minutes of this race. Evolution Racing Academy in Bathurst. And Knight overtakes Hagen. Let me check how that happened. Ooh, Hagen went hard into the wall. Yeah, and then lost a little bit of control, and that's what Knight used to get in front of him. And he's getting away. Pattenden and Cedric behind Hagen, who may of course have damage in the car. We have Tetley and Stancer for 14th and Young and Awabde. Oh, Cedric is being shown yellow, but I'm keeping here with these two. Young and Awabde are trying to get each other's position, but Awabde is not able to take the position. Pattenden against Hagen on the mountain straight. Doesn't look as if Pattenden is gonna take the position, but you never know. Looks at the inside, doesn't make any further moves. Tetley against Stancer. On the chase. Tetley not being able to get near enough to be dangerous. Pattenden and Hagen on the mountain. This is where Hagen lost a little bit of control and had to cede position to Knight. So I'm keeping an eye on Tetley against Stancer for 14th or 2nd in the silver, and Pattenden against Hagen for 8th overall and 8th also in their tier. Pattenden goes for it. Ooh. Goes a little bit wide, but Hagen was far away enough. Whoa! Not the cleanest of overtakes, and maybe he's gonna lose position. No, Pattenden, Hagen. Okay, they leave each other enough space. No, not. Cedric behind them is having a moment, but I'm keeping here, and Hagen. So, Pattenden is having issues. That's what's keeping Hagen quite well behind him. Oh, Para had an issue. What was it? He went into the... Did he? Yeah. Ow! Hits the wall hard. Eee. Not a nice thing to see. And Tetley is shown yellow too. Oops. Let me check. Oh, so... Already 30 seconds ago he had issues. And Para again with issues. And he's gone into pits. You don't see it because this is the repeat, but he's gone into pits. I suppose he's gonna DNF. Yeah. Alright, so this changes things a bit. Rossi on first, still Shefford, Jardine, and Oaks, even if Para is being shown in front of Oaks. He's of course going down the roster. Pattenden again. Whoop! Why is the camera not following? So we have Pattenden and Hagen who are both having their moments. And Pattenden goes into pits. I suppose he has an issue with the car. So the closest battle that we have right now is Rescala against Cedric. And they are almost a second away from each other. Everything else has settled down, but saying that it has settled down 12 minutes before the end of the race is, well, that's the magic, and see me using air quotes here, that's the magic of Bathurst. There's a reason why it's also called Mount Doom. What happened to Dave Young? Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah, Dave is down on 15th. He may be getting his position, a couple of positions back, as Pattenden and Para are still in pits. So 11 minutes still in this race. Rossi on first position, 5 seconds away from him. Shefford 5 seconds away from Shefford. Jardine 11 seconds away from him. Oaks, then Van Hollen 13 seconds away. Knight 12 seconds away. Hagen 10 seconds away. Cedric 7 seconds away, almost 8. Rescala 1 second away from Cedric. That could become something. And last but not least, Moru 26 seconds away from Rescala. Mount Doom has taken its toll. We see Pattenden battling against Awabde, silver against bronze. Silver? What the heck am I saying? Gold against bronze. Oh, but 2 seconds away. Pits. Shoo. Any bets taken for if there is going to be any battle, the way that this... Oh! Ouch! Pattenden hitting the wall hard. Somehow he doesn't want to take his car in one piece at the end of the race, right? I'm just checking around. I mean, with all this argy-bargy, Ike is now on 11th. And less than 1 second away from Marut. Before the race he was saying, "Oh, I'm having such good lap times." Oh, hits the wall. "I'm having such good lap times. I could be making pole and winning the race." Yeah, no. It's not what we're seeing, unluckily. Because Ike is our boy. So, we'd love to say he's winning the race. At the moment, he will consider himself a very happy boy if he ends in the top 10. And this is the closest battle that we have all round at the moment. No, Rescala went a little bit in the yellow, and Ike taking the position with no issues at all. Okay. Marut saying, "Here, you get it." Okay. I mean, of course, Marut is a silver battling against gold. He may have said, "I'm not gonna be able to." Whoa! Patton then just goes into the wall for no apparent reason. Some issues with his wheel, maybe? Yikes. So yeah, maybe Marut said, "I don't want to have the pressure." Whoa, Patton and just destroying half of Bathurst. And his car is not looking good. Not looking good at all. I think we're gonna have a DNF, or he's going into pits once again. And this is the view from the, for the moment, first positioned in this race, Rossi. That's how a lab looks from inside his car. And again, if you think, yikes, you're only a passenger. Imagine when you are the one who is responsible to get these corners right over and over and over and over again. With the weight transfer downhill. Really, really difficult. This is the easiest part of a track. You just breathe deeply twice, and then the torture starts again. Survived the mountain. Everything else is easy. But that's also why we often see issues in the chase. Because when you take a breather, you lose concentration, or at least you're in danger of losing concentration. Ike in the top 10. In front of him, Rescala. The highest positioned bronze driver. He's even in front of the highest positioned silver driver. Keep it up and you'll end up in gold. In front of him, Cedric. 7th, Hagen. 6th, Knight. 5th, Van Holland. 4th, Oaks, who's been having a couple of issues during this race, but hey, he was able to keep it consistent. Oh well, he's gonna have an accident now because commentators curse. Jardine on a 3rd overall and starting to be dangerous to Shefford. Cedric is starting to be to Hagen. Shefford on 2nd, Rossi on 1st. So we're gonna be watching Cedric, and as soon as he gets near enough also Jardine, but Cedric is now near Hagen, who's not having as clean a race as he would have wished for. But they are starting. They are at the start of the mountain. Not a good place to overtake, as I've said. Cedric still looking for a space. Mate, I wouldn't, but you do you. Of course, Hagen is driving quite erratically, so oof. I think Cedric has to spend more time taking care not to run into Hagen and positioning his car right. Oh, Jardine 1 second away from Shefford. And Cedric now on the inside. Quite an easy overtake. Can he make it stick? He makes it stick for now. Pattendant has a stop and go. And I think he's serving it right now. Jardine at the top of the mountain, 1/10 of a second away. Shepard not driving as cleanly as we would expect from him. That's what makes it easy for Jardine to get nearer. 1.5 minutes to go in this race. This is gonna be about the last opportunity for Jardine to take second. He goes on the inside. Whoa, trying to force his way in, and he's in. That was a little bit hard, but not unsportly. Still, we've seen easier and cleaner overtakes from Jardine. In any case, I'm pretty sure the next time Rossi crosses the line, it's gonna be the end of the race. So Rossi, Jardine, Shefford clearly on their last lap. While these drivers still have a little bit in front of them, Rescala trying to get Hagen's position. Rescala, a bronze driver against a gold driver. Hey, there is no rule in the rule book of the Evolution Racing Academy saying that this is not allowed. Keeping with those two, even if Shefford is getting nearer to Jardine. Because for now, this is the Closest battle, Rascala on the inside, but no. So, oh, Knight against Van Holland. Oh, they are at the top of the mountain. Keeping an eye. Shepherd. Trying to get the position of Jardine. For now, not making it stick. But Rossi is winning this race. Rossi first, Jardine second, Shepherd third. Knight wants to finish on fifth and therefore applies maximum pressure. Going on the outside, which is gonna be inside in the next corner. He went a little bit too fast. We've seen that a couple of times. Oaks ending the race fourth, Van Holland fifth. And Knight sixth. Rescala still trying to get Hagen's place. Cedric is gonna cross the line 7th. And it's a good question what happens between Hagen and Rescala. Now I think Hagen is gonna... No, cedes the position. Yeah, cedes the position to Rescala. Did he do that on purpose, or did he not notice that he was giving the position? Oh well, this has been the 5th race of the Evolution Racing Academy. Next Saturday, Cody, Ike and I are gonna have some fun on Wreckfest. You are very invited to have fun with us. And on Sunday, the Evolution Racing Academy on Red Bull Ring, and in between some other videos from us, the channel sharing the joy of sim racing. Until the next time, save fuel, collect pickup, and we'll see each other at the podium. Bye everyone.